Welcome to Channel AMEC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested about migration to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to our channel, and once we have all the updated news, you'll be the first one of getting all the inside information. Now in this video, I would like to discuss in regards to the Student Guardian Visa. It's quite simple. As a student guardian, basically you will be a guardian of the student body who actually travel to Australia to be an international student. However, there's a clause and condition there where about how you could actually bring your dependent. So you may be a mother of your child who is going abroad to Australia as an international student. However, you may still have a younger son or daughter that who you wanted to bring with. Now, sometimes that's a little bit of complex, and the complicated issue here is whether or not you can actually bring them. Is it available or valid to actually do that? Let's dig into the actual law and show you how that will work. So what we're gonna do now here is I'm going to show you currently this is the actual web page of the Home Affairs website where we're showing subclass 590 Student Guardian Visa here. The obviously eligibility is quite simple. You need to have a certain visa to actually lodge this. However, predominantly most of the visa applicant who are actually offshore, whereby you're applying for your kids to actually come to Australia. Now, by means of kids who are at the age of 18 or less, so you got to be under 18 in order to have a student guardian visa to be approved. So if your child is above 18, the immigration will no longer approve this visa for you. So it can be not just a parent, it can be custodians or relatives. So who are these people? These people can be parents, of pretty obvious. You can be grandparents, you can be siblings, you can be uncle, auntie, step aunt, step uncle, niece, nephew, partners, or child or stepchild. So I'm not too sure how stepchild or child can be there. I mean, how can you be guardian while you are a child of the child? I'm not too sure. Anyhow, now the thing that we want take you into further attention here is the bring children clause here, where it says if any member of family unit has not turned 6, I mean the kids are 5 years old, 4 years old, anywhere lower than 6-year-old, you cannot be granted a visa unless there's a special clause here that we are talking about here, is that they're compelling and compassionate reasons. Now, compelling compassion is actually very broad. However, you need to actually provide certain documentation in order to prove evidence of proof that you the child that you're bringing in, if without granting the visa, there will be circumstances that's it's gonna be devastating to you and to the child. So you need to show that. Most of the time that I've seen how this clause has been approved is due to medical conditions, okay, or perhaps there are no other relatives left in the home countries to actually taking care of the child. So that way you can actually do that. Now, granting the visa will significantly benefit a relationship between Australian government and government in another country. You're 21, and if the student visa holder has not turned 18, the nomination is supported by parent or someone with custody of the student. So anyhow, that's the basic condition or eligibility to be a student guardian visa. And now there are also some conditions here, so I'd like to take further time to actually explain more. So obviously, as the student guardian, you are required to be a guardian. Pretty easy. However, there are ways to demonstrate that you are fully intended to be a guardian. So obviously, the condition attached to a student guardian visa is that you cannot work. Okay, and there's sometimes a work limitation. If there's no work, why would they have work limitation? That's for paying conditions tool. That's for more specific departmental officers, for example, if you're a diplomat and things like that. And maximum study, you can study, but I don't reckon that you can, because you're mainly there to take care of your child and maintain adequate health insurance. Not arrive before a person specified in visa. So obviously you gotta be in and out of Australia with the actual international student body. You cannot enter prior the student arriving Australia, or you cannot leave while the student been left in Australia. That's another thing to do. You not arrive before persons and continue to satisfy criteria. No further stay means you cannot lodge any more visa while you are onshore in Australia. Live with the student to provide the accommodation. That's pretty easy because you are the actual student guardian there, and not leave Australia without students without our approval. That's what I actually explained just earlier. So that's basically all the conditions attached to the student guardian visa holder, and also in addition that we have explained in regards bringing additional child who is age of under 6. It's actually not allowed. However, there's a waiver provision that you are required to demonstrate compelling and compassionate circumstances where if the child doesn't come along with you, there will be a devastating event happen to the family. So that's something that you need to watch out for, because a lot of people thought, look, if I'm traveling, why can't my younger child or sibling of the student visa holder to actually travel together? There is a diplomatic issue there, because what if an infant or toddler injured or causing any kind of issues there? It will raise a diplomatic concern. That's why this clause and condition is actually within this visa. Anyhow, should you have more further questions or query, more than welcome to leave a comment right down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.